This was a perfectly planned suicide. I called an ambulance ahead of time, dumped bags of ice into the bathtub, turned on the faucet, and counted the seconds as I lowered myself into the freezing water. Then I released the most lethal jellyfish in the world into the tub. The moment its tentacles touched my skin, the toxins surged through my body. The burning pain made me scream. I clenched my fists, trying to endure it, but 7 seconds later, my entire body went still. The ambulance rushed me to the hospital. By the time they placed me on the operating table, my heart had already flatlined, but my organs were still alive. Following my final wishes, the doctors transplanted them into the people I personally chose. Everything unfolded exactly as I planned. My name is Will. I chose to end my life in 7 seconds, because 7 seconds of carelessness cost 7 innocent people theirs. To redeem myself, I decided to give 7 others a second chance by donating 7 of my own organs, and every recipient was handpicked by me. I had to make sure they were kind, worthy of the gift. The first one was a blind man, a salesman at a meat company. To test his character, I called him and hurled every cruel insult I could think of. He was clearly hurt. I could hear it in his voice, but he never lashed back. He stayed calm and simply hung up politely. But the moment he did, I broke down. The guilt crushed me. I shouldn't have treated him like that, but I needed to be sure. One conversation wasn't enough, so I began quietly observing his life. I saw him playing piano every day in the plaza. Afterward, he always walked into the same restaurant. Whenever he heard the voice of a certain waitress, he froze, completely flustered. I knew that feeling all too well. I asked him why he never approached her. He said no one would ever love a blind man, that he refused to be a burden on anyone. Watching this gentle, honest soul, I made my decision. My corneas would go to him.